This devotion is based on Psalm 109. And when I read this psalm, I'm reminded of how important it is to read all of Scripture, not just the parts that are light and bright and positive and make sense. But, some Scripture is dark, it's unresolved, there's a wrestle there, and it's important to read that because that is life. Life is like that sometimes. But we've had this beautiful run of worship psalms, and here we are, we're back with lament. We're back with someone really struggling and calling out to God. But this is also what we call an imprecatory psalm. It's where the writer actually wants harm to come to his enemies. And he says some really rough things, some ugly things, and he's asking God to act. Like, for instance, verse 8 and 9 say, "May his days be few, may another take his place of leadership, may his children be fatherless and his wife a widow." Who would wish that upon anyone? And yet he's in such a place, he wants these things to happen. So what's the value of laments, well, particularly the imprecatory lament? What's the value of these ugly scriptures? Well, it's actually the middle ground. Number one, you're not taking matters into your own hands and retaliating and getting violent. You're not going to do that. But on the other extreme, you're not just pretending everything's okay and being all positive when the reality is underneath, even unknown to your mind, your guts are actually churning with all the tension that's there. It's the middle ground of dealing with the situation, of bringing all that pain, that frustration and injustice before God and inviting him to act. And I'm also reminded of Jesus when I read this psalm, that he suffered so much unjustly at the hands of people. But in the midst of this, all the darkness, there's some beautiful expressions as well. Verse 21 says, "But you, sovereign Lord, help me for your name's sake. Out of the goodness of your love, deliver me," asking God to act out of his reputation. Then verse 26 and 27, "Help me, Lord my God, save me according to your unfailing love. Let them know that it is your hand, that you, Lord, have done it." Great psalm. Enjoy.